Yeah. Just looking. I haven't looked at this in a long time.
I don't ever like look at that website. I only ever look when like I immediately get that game.
Right. That's fair.
Because really, they're always like just pretty much doing like whatever sale. It's a couple cents.
Yep. Oh, did I not start the game? Dang it.
Just as
I thought I launched it already.
to the number, or we goes into the Roman numeral.
Shoot.
The Roman numeral, isn't it? I feel like that's
Yeah, Roman numeral is the right one, but it is some platforms.
some losers. Oh, that's me. I was like, what stream are you watching? That's not you. Who's this bozo?
I'm getting a connection failed error.
Where's that? Where's that camera at? Ah, hello, welcome. I know last week you didn't have me on there. Looks good. I like that.
I like.
It's fair.
I gotta wear mine.
Oh yeah. Wait, can I? What? Where'd you get that? Nah. The only place you should be able to get a hat.
Dude, sick.
It's awesome. I love it. Hello.
Hello? Okay, now my mic's working.
Hey. Do you have a
Progress.
I need a beverage.
I linked the connection code. Okay, 2 3.
Had to restart the game first, but I've got it working now.
Oh, what's up, David?
I had to restart the game first, but I've got it working.
Okay.
So nonchalantly. Ah, right, the dead babies. Oh yeah, I forgot about the pentagram.
Yes,
Alright.
that's what I'm
Indeed.
waiting for. We're 2 for 3, Corey. Don't fail us. Connect easily.
It's a poor teddy bear.
Yeah. Sound
I
like he
opened
was fine with it.
I opened a door and a teddy bear blew up.
Oh. He's progressing without you, Corey. How could he?
Not the teddy bear. No. Oh, there's another teddy bear. Oh, geez.
I don't believe that that's what we're trying to do right now, though.
What?
We
Play?
were going to do some readings before
Oh,
we got
absolutely.
started.
I'm just. While he's getting everything, I'm just walking around.
Someone's a little distracted.
Ben's a distraction.
Stop looking. Don't look. This is my screen. No, hey, I am denying myself the ability to walk down this ladder. Okay, I won't.
No
do
ladders
It.
for you.
I won't walk down that ladder. I'll walk up this one, and I'll walk down this one, but I will not walk down
You
that
guys are
one.
trying to figure all that out. I'm going to get my communion stuff out.
I get my communion stuff out. Yeah. Mm. So is this just communion in one? Is beer just? This is a portable. This is true communion in a cup. Drink and eat.
Wait, how thick is that beer if you're eating it?
Oh, it's thick.
It's that particular kind that they use so that they can get fast using it and only it for months.
Exactly, and it's my self-sustaining bread. Okay.
For yourself, think you gain weight if you get when fasting using it.
I swear I was fasting. How did I gain 10 more pounds? Is anyone a geomancer?
I have moderate levels of geomancy. It's useful for doing CC stuff.
There you go. There's some bread, gluten-free, rice crackers.
Combo with carrots, so you get Biblio.
Absolutely. Jesus, we just thank you for this time to come together and remember the things that you've done for us, that you would humble yourself to death on a cross for our sake. You weren't even meant to know death, and yet you still punished. And we drink this wine in remembrance of the blood that was spilled, your sacrifice made for us, the, the pure lamb that you were, the sacrifice that was sufficient for all things we've done. We just thank you for this, Jesus. Let's pray that you bless this time in reading your scripture, that we would just listen and we would know that it is your word. In your name, amen.
Amen.
You may partake.
You have to give us permission. Next time we'll have decent bread. That's been
Yeah,
good. Are these good crackers?
Show Annika these. I'll be right back.
I love I don't know where Ben went, but I just love how like there's images of us being in the vine, but then also he uses the vine as the means of communion.
There's no better time.
No, I was just saying how like vine images are like so prevalent in scripture, like just like always used, like how we stay in the vine, how we need to be, how the vine need to be pruned,
Yeah.
and then like how uses the vine fruit as part of the communion.
Also,
It's like communion like is the full a full length reminder of who we are in Jesus.
Yeah.
And just even daily living, like reminds us in. So it gives purpose and meaning. Like every action we make has a divine cosmo meaning. Because as we all know, it's really easy just to get into the everyday and not think about that every action you do matters.
Sure.
All right, you guys ready for the reading? David, you ready?
All right.
Justin, you ready?
In those days, John the Baptist appeared.
Oh, one
He was
second.
preaching
Justin
in
here?
the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
said
he's here.
yes.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Okay, there we go. All right, go ahead, David.
In those days, John the Baptist appeared. He was preaching in the Judean wilderness. Repent, he was saying. The kingdom of heaven is coming. John, you see, is the person spoken of by Isaiah the prophet when he said, the voice of someone shouting in the desert, prepare the route that the Lord will take. Straighten out his paths. Yet John himself had clothing made from camel's hair, and a leather belt about his waist. His food was locusts and wild honey. Jerusalem and all Judea and the whole area around the Jordan were going off to him. They were being baptized by him in the river Jordan, confessing their sins. He saw several Pharisees and Sadducees coming to be baptized with him, well, by him. You brood of vipers, he said to them. Who warned you to escape the coming wrath? You'd better prove your repentance by bearing the right sort of fruit. And you need to start thinking to yourselves, we have Abraham as our father. Let me tell you, God is quite capable of raising up children for Abraham from these stones. The axe is already taking aim at the root of the tree. Every tree that doesn't produce good fruit is to be cut down and thrown into the fire.
The road, the water,
Whoa,
the fire, and the
pause.
Hmm?
That was some dramatic reading, man.
axe. Yeah.
That was.
I mean, it was plainly an angry rant, so I angrily ranted.
All right, sorry, Justin. I just had to comment on the dramatic reading.
The road, the water, the fire, and the axe. 4 powerful symbols set in the scene for where the story of Jesus really starts. Think first of a police motorcade sweeping through a city street. First there appear motorcycles with flashing blue lights. People scurry to the side of the road as they approach. Everybody knows what's happening. The king has been away a long time, and he's come back at last. 2 large black cars come by, filled with bodyguards and officials. Then the car with a flag at the front, containing the king himself. By this time, the road is clear, no other cars are in sight. Everyone is standing still and watching and waving flags and celebrating. Now take this scene back 2,000 years and into the hot, dusty desert. The king has been away a long time and the word goes around that he's coming back at last. But how? There isn't even a road. Well, we'd better get one ready. So off goes the herald, shouting to the people of the desert, the king is coming. Make a road for him. Make it good and straight. That message had echoed through the life of the Jewish people for hundreds of years by the time of John the Baptist. Ever since it was first uttered in Isaiah 40. It was part of the great message of hope, of forgiveness, of healing for the nation after the horror of exile. God would at last come back bringing comfort and rescue. Yes, John is saying, that's what's happening now. It's time to get ready. The king God himself is coming back. Get ready for God's kingdom. And John's striking message made everyone sit up and take notice. Today's language, they saw the blue flashing lights and stopped what they were doing to get ready. It's like,
But the trouble was that they weren't ready. Not by a long way. You may think your house is reasonable, Titty, and well kept, but if you suddenly get word that the king is coming to visit, you may well suddenly want to give it another spring clean. And the Jewish people, even the devout ones who worship regularly in the temple, knew in their bones that they weren't ready for God to come back. The prophets had said that God will come back when the people repented, turning to him with all their hearts. That was what John summoned them to do, and they came in droves. They came for baptism. John was plunging them in the water of the river Jordan as they confessed their sins. This wasn't just a symbolic cleansing for individuals. It was a sign and a new thing that God was doing in history for Israel and the world. Over 1,000 years before, the children of Israel had crossed the Jordan when they first entered and conquered the Promised Land. Now they had to go through the river again, as a sign that they were getting ready for a greater conquest. God's defeat of all evil and the establishment of his kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. John's message wasn't all comfort. Far from it. He spoke of a fire that will blaze, an axe that would chop down the tree. When he saw some of the Jewish religious leaders, the Pharisees and Sadducees, coming for baptism, he scoffed at them. They were like snakes, slithering away from the bonfire where they'd been hiding. As soon as it started to burn, the only thing that would make John change his mind about them would be if they really behaved differently. Going through the motion of baptism was enough. Real repentance meant a complete and lasting change of heart and life. That was the only way to get the road ready for the coming king.
So, what were they to repent of? The Pharisees prided themselves on their purity. They were unlikely to be guilty of gross or obvious sins. Yes, but their pride itself was getting in the way of God's homecoming, and their arrogance towards other Israelites, let alone towards the rest of the world, was quite out of keeping the humility needed before the coming king. We shall see more about that in due course. In particular, John attacks their confidence in their ancestry. We have Abraham, who is our father. They would say to themselves, in other words, God made promises to Abraham. We are his children, therefore God is committed to us, and we are bound to be all right in the end. Not so fast, warns John. Your God is the sovereign creator, and it's no trouble to him to create new children for Abraham out of the very stones at your feet. The axe is ready and waiting to chop down the tree. Then the king arrives, and when the king arrives, he will bring judgment as well as mercy, and the only way to avoid it is to show that you are a fruitful tree. Jesus himself used this image on more than one occasion. The alternative is the bonfire. John's stark warnings set the tone for much of the story of Jesus. John prepared the way, not knowing what it would actually look like when when God's kingdom arrived. And John was himself puzzled at the outcome. 11:2-6. Jesus' own mission was quite different from what people sometimes imagine. The comfort and healing of his kingdom message was balanced by the stern and solemn warning that when God comes back, he demands absolute allegiance. If God really is God, he isn't simply the kindly, indulgent, easygoing parent we sometimes imagine. The God who came to his people in Jesus will one day unveil his kingdom in all its glory, bringing justice and joy to the whole world. How can we get ready for that day? Where do the roads need straightening out? What fires need to be lit to burn away the rubbish in his path? Which dead trees will need to be cut down? And equally important, who should be summoned right now to repent?
I just think it's so cool how in the ancient world, how where you're at, like doing something, is an image of something of a greater divine reason. Because when, like, the river that John was at was a river that Joshua crossed, where they put the 12 stones.
Mm-hmm.
It's that river. And do you know that story, Justin?
Not again. No.
So you knew the part where, like, the Israelites were slaves under Egypt, right? You can say no if you don't. Okay.
No.
Okay, so about 4,000 years before, the Israelites, actually maybe 2,000, whatever, a long time ago, right here at John the Baptist time, pretty much there was a promise to the Jewish people that their seed, their descendants, be a blessing to the world. What happened is these people were literally put into enslavement in Egypt, so they're slaves, and so it happens in the book of Exodus, and so God does this huge, he orchestrates this huge thing where he saves them from slavery, and so then pretty much it becomes this long ordeal of them coming from slavery out, and then they actually through just a lot. But what happens is before they reach the promised land, which they were now, they actually had to cross this river, and then like God like separated the waters. And so, but here is the problem. They believed that they're back in slavery and in exile because of their disobedience to God. Like that was part of the covenant. Promise is pretty much you will do well if you keep my commandments. It's not going to go well for you, and actually I'm going to spit you out of my land if you don't do what's right.
Right.
And so here's the thing about the law, though. It's good, but how N.T. Wright will say is it becomes a magnifying glass on the human condition that burns everything up. So the law reveals our inability to do what's right.
Right.
So the Israelites were not capable of doing what's right, and so that's why they needed Jesus. They needed the Messiah to set things right. And so here is John. Sorry, David.
I think you might have lost track of the 12 stones that you were trying to give context to.
So yeah, the 12 stones there's 12 different tribes. And so the 12 stones just represents kind of to remember. That's all the stones were to remember. What God has did bringing them from slavery to the promised land.
And where they put those stones is where John is now baptized and leading.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Jackie.
We're also reading the Bible, Miss Judgy. So yeah. So pretty much the purpose of why John is baptizing at this river it was just a way of showing the time has come to actually be out of slavery.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot to explain. I kind of just did very mountaintop.
About 2,000 years to explain.
Yeah. So is there any questions, any valleys you need explaining?
Not really.
Cool. If it ever comes up, you can ask, because Old Testament's awesome.
I will say one question because it's very old knowledge from many years ago. I don't really remember it. So the splitting the waters is that Moses?
The splitting of the
Or-
water.
There's two
Yeah.
separate accounts.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so there was.
Like I half remember the stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm misremembering it.
That's totally cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you're remembering the more famous incident where
Yeah.
Moses split the Red Sea so that
Okay.
the Israelites could get away from the Egyptians.
Okay.
And then
So
there
there
was.
happened 2 occasions.
Yeah. So
Okay.
God split the Red Sea. Or Reed Sea, depending on translation, whatever. The first time right out of Egypt. And then here is the, forget which river this is.
The Jordan.
The Jordan River, yes. My brain skipped. And then there's this Jordan River where
his river?
he like did like, it was a smaller river, but he still split it so they could all
Okay.
cross over.
It's quite a. It's like the Sandy.
Yeah. And so, but then also like it
The
just
river.
symbolizes of the slavery that God has
Right.
rescued them from.
Yeah.
But due to their disobedience, they are back into slavery, and they're into a bondage of slavery to sin.
Yeah.
Which is
all
which is reason why Jesus came was to break up slavery to sin and death. Like death has a mastery over us unless the story of Jesus resonates with you.
All right.
And you cling to that. So yeah. I think
I asked that because the Moses one was the only one that I was really familiar with, because that's the only one they really did when I was. They
Popular.
explained when I was in church.
yeah.
Honestly, for whatever reason, the second parting of waters just never really comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, I mean, like, because A, we do have a movie that gets based upon it, and B, like, that does not happen in Exodus. Pretty much most people who start trying to read the Bible read, like, the first 2 books, Genesis and Exodus.
Yeah.
And then once they get to the laws, Deuteronomy and Leviticus, they're like, okay.
yeah.
That's when people start dropping like flies, when they try
I
to
mean,
read from the beginning.
Yeah, to be fair, those books are a slog. The genealogies are, in particular, are rough.
And yeah.
There's actually a way to read it that actually like makes it enjoyable. Is because
Yes, but most people don't know that way, and so
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people find it a slog.
Let me tell you, so that people so like you have to see it as axioms, as wisdom axioms. So all laws you gotta first see them as wisdom, not as how we see laws, as kind of statutory law, where you go to like a judge will say, well, you broke law A, so you get jail because it says you break law A, so you get this amount of time. And so laws kind of in the Old Testament, laws point to a greater wisdom principle, which you see Jesus, who Jesus later on would say, hey, in the law it says do not murder. But I actually what it actually is saying, it's like, do not even have anger of someone in your own heart. It says, don't commit adultery? Great. But actually do not look at women sexually within your own heart. Because there's a greater wisdom principle deeply rooted that law is actually pointed to. And so, like, I think a lot of our not be able to see, especially that as wisdom, is because of Western civilization. Like, we're so separated from Eastern meditation literature.
And we don't have the context in a lot of situations to understand that without.
Yeah. And this is like actually like this new revelation for me. And I've been to Bible college. Like, it took me like studying outside of Bible college, listening to amazing thinkers like Tim Mackey, who's done even deeper studying than me, for me to like find the joy. Because before, like, yeah, the laws are slog to read through, but they become like it becomes a much more like enjoyable like study to meditate on those laws when you're like, all right, where is the deeper rooted principle that this is pointing to? It's like a tree, like what's the root of this law? As you even see Paul later on when he's talking about people in the church to feed like people in the church. Like there's a law in the Old Testament that says you do not muzzle a horse when muzzle an ox, I mean, when it's plowing the field or treading or cutting the field, you know? And so I mean, first that's also just treating your animals well. Like muzzling them while they're near a bunch of food is just cruel. But then Paul goes next level and says, now you should take care of your pastor who's working, your leaders who are working. Take care of them. Don't let them starve. Yeah. And so the reason why they're a slog is because of these things of, just ancient Eastern meditation origins that we just don't know. Yeah, your pox under bug.
Wait, flick.
Just toughing you up. But yeah, John the Baptist is really cool. But even because Jesus, the way Jesus was is so radical, not even he gets it at a point. Because you'll see, my friends, that when they're looking for a Messiah to defeat sin and death, they're also looking for a Messiah to defeat the Romans. And Jesus was like, actually, I came here to defeat a greater evil. If you want me to create the empire just won't be covering it. There's a greater work that needs to happen. All right. Any other questions, Justin?
No.
I have one.
What's up, Ben?
Can I go down the ladder?
How about you, David?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, let's get to the games.
Get everything in my bottomless backpack real quick. Not in my inventory.
Just make sure it's not the backpack of crashing.
What?
It is.
So with that armor that I was able to persuade myself out, I get an ability called Siphon Poison. It goes remove poison surface and clouds, gain poison damage bonus to weapon attacks and weapon-based skills.
Dang.
This is
That's lit.
this can be really good for you, but it's not for you at the same time, which sucks.
No, it's not for me at all. 'Cause
I
it'll
know.
siphon
It does negative sneaking, and also does not give.
Well, if it
strength.
siphons out the poison, I won't be breathing into poison.
That's true. You want to breathe
It
it.
sounds counterintuitive,
That's
but
true.
it's what I want.
Wait, what button did I just
Okay.
press?
Can I go down the ladder?
No.
Out of
I'm
character
doing it.
stuff.
I don't even know where I'm at. I think I'm in the sewers.
Let me actually turn you up, bro.
I believe that the only party member who could really benefit from the set would be Lowe's. Simply because she's the one who wants to be running around and doing weapon damage and using weapon skills, and who
But I
doesn't
also
get
don't
messed
have
up by his
poison.
various.
And you also do spells.
But the weapon adds poison damage on top of your
Weapon-based
attacks.
skills. Yeah.
It's bonus damage rather than a percent modifier.
That's the bone. Oh, I'm in a fight.
That looks about right.
All right.
I could tell because you autosaved.
Hey,
I'm infested.
Okay, so looks like there's
Okay,
there
I
yelling
have my
going on?
weapon stuff. There's fighting going on.
Fane, what does the turn order look like right now?
huh?
What
What's
is the
happening,
turn order
Brendan?
in the fight you are in?
Second, guys.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good. We got probably neighbor things to take care of. We'll be back.
Okay, why do I have this? Who gave me this?
I don't know.
I don't want pantsu.
Really should invest in some way to become invisible. It would make my life a little easier.
I know Corey found a spell that did it.
Mhm.
I mean, he can do it himself. I don't know if that's a racial spell or something.
I mean, I think Corey has a small amount of polymorph.
Yeah, that might be it. I don't know why I have this. It is body parts, that is your thing.
Alright, sorry about that. We're back, my friends.
Everything alright?
Well, we just have neighbors who we just think, yeah, just they're addicts, but their parents live there, and so there's like that. There's just that.
Oh, you guys are here.
All right.
I was gonna sneak out.
Okay,
out.
1 second.
Can we reload?
You want to reload? I'll ask Justin to reload.
Yeah. Just so we.
Well, it auto-saved when you
Oh,
did that.
Never mind. Okay.
I can at least see where things go.
Okay, Justin, you're not in the fight yet, so I'm gonna pass this set to you. Don't make use or don't make use to it.
I know I'm
Oh,
not
there's
gonna
just
make
3 of
use of
them.
it because I have a different set that I'm
Well, I wish I didn't.
halfway through.
Go this way then. Shoot.
Wait, now I'm not right.
Well, if nothing else, I can simply throw a bunch of buffs at the Incarnate and then run away myself. And we can just let the Incarnate see how far it can go.
Okay, I'll just go invisible. It's only 1 AP.
Oh, what's hurting me?
You're bleeding, Corey.
That was my question. I was like, what's causing me bleeding?
They're infesting us with something there.
Alright, I'm just gonna send it. Yeah.
I mean, I did say it auto-saved, but I still have the save from when we first started because it wasn't too long ago.
That would be fine.
Oh, there's also immunity to being teleported and immunity to knockdown. Are you, dude? You should take a look at this. This is a possibility of being really good for you, Justin.
If he had.
Immunity to being teleported, it sounds like a terrible time for me.
Also, immunity to being knocked down.
So do you want me to restart now or wait until we see how the fight goes?
Whatever.
I'm gonna heal
Can't see how
and
it
then
goes.
hop in. Alright, I'm in the fight. Oh, wrong person to teleport to. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely rested. Resting and immediately teleporting into it gives you really good.
Yeah.
For 3 rounds, I'm protected from mute, blind, cripple, knockdown, +2 strength, +2 fitness, +2 intellect. Always, so yeah, always rest before you go into a fight if you can.
I just got jumped.
I mean, what do you expect? You went into a dank hole.
Well, nobody was following me. I said everyone was looking. I'm looking. I'm going down this ladder. I'm a rogue.
Well, as a rogue, you should be sneaking the whole time.
Ah, you're right. It's just so
Ooh, Hearst poison.
Hey, what's
Lovely.
that? What's that on your back, David?
We're
The-
infested with eggs.
Oh, that's what it did. Oh, I see. Oh,
It's this boy right here.
Lord.
So he's gonna be coming out of us in one turn.
Cured by
Yes.
bless, regenerating healing rituals, and cleanse wound.
at least it doesn't outright kill you, like it does in the like that move. Is what the rogue had in the first one, and it outright just kills the character.
I think I have. I guess I don't have Bless prepared. Okay, so what else cures it?
Everything that would hurt him.
That's unfortunate. I mean, we might just have to suck up and bonk you a little bit. But
I can do that on my turn.
actually, alternatively, Feign. If you just drink the smallest health potion, you. Well, no, those don't grant regenerating. Those are just flat healing. That won't solve it. Dang it. Oh.
Hey Ben, are you ready to have pain?
Yes. Pay me.
A lot.
Dude, you can't move.
My
at all.
finest performance.
Oh, I am in web.
Seem like if you can, your summon has it too.
Oh, I guess so. Can I see his summon from here? No. Too far.
Yeah.
Only his summon has it. He does.
Oh, that's
yeah,
because I
he
cured myself.
got rid of it.
Oh, nice, nice.
I can save AP. There's no issue with that.
Burn them all. Burn.
Don't mind me. I just chunky your defenses though. Why remove pain status effects?
Solar. Ooh, weak to fire. I'm liking these things weak to fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of poison here, so I'm prepared for a lot of necrofire. Go ahead, sir. Necrofire everything up.
This is going to be a buff.
Glory is mine.
Pretty humorous just how few hit points the Incarnate has compared to his armor stats. Once you break past his armor, it actually dies pretty quickly.
Actually, yeah. I'm more tanky than your incarnate. That's kind of weird. Actually, no, I'm not. Looking at the numbers.
Yeah, you are. Because even on your weaker stat, magic, you have about 5,000 effective hit points. Whereas the Incarnate, on his weaker stat, which is also magic, he has a little over 4,000.
Fair enough.
Like laser beam this boy.
I'm not going to burn them. Just for right now. Like I said, this is a stat. They will get burned, don't worry. They will get burned.
S- Max.
Allow it is trying.
Oh, that's funny. I got acid. And so I lost the invisibility. You get the higher ground.
Higher ground is covered with bugs.
Indeed it is.
But those bugs can always be set on fire.
go a long way with this 1 AP.
Ace does that.
What's first? Actually, what's first?
I literally cannot do anything, can I?
I got way too close. I should have just get enough, or if you would have charged me, you would have been burned.
Does Steam block your vision because
I'm
it's
in
not
webbed.
smoke? Oh,
We are both in webbed.
right.
Oh shoot, I can't even teleport you guys out of the web. That's a problem.
Removed by burning, necrofire, or holy fire.
I'm surprised that's still around because you guys are surrounded by flame.
I think it happened because I watered him.
Suppose I could always just get some searing daggers at you guys, so long as you're willing to take 60 fire damage.
Can't believe it.
I remember your mind controlled version did that. It did like seriously like 2 damage, just like after all the resistance.
Hmm. There are actually benefits to being really bad doing damage. I can friendly fire without consequence.
Oh!
Ah, that's
That was
Death
unexpected.
Fog, my friend. Death Fog.
And that might be a good reason to load now.
No,
Yeah, where did the death fog come from? Did it just...
dies. It dies death
Oh.
fog.
Oh yeah, it's a fog.
it's
Oh.
Void touch crawler.
Okay! Yeah, that's gonna be a that's gonna be a
Reload.
reload.
Oh show.
But my incarnate's doing so well.
Another fog swollen. Cool.
Are they
Or
all
does-
fog swollen?
No, 2 are void touch. Nice.
So you guys
Okay,
can
wait,
either
wait.
reload or just resurrect me.
Let's just reload.
Okay. Load.
Alright, so
No to 12 through these things.
so what I'm hearing is that for the for the fog swollen, we want to either throw a summon at it
Or have Fane deal with them.
or
Physical health or physical armor as well.
true. Or I mean
Still only
honestly, if the Red Prince just goes Nova, he could probably kill them at a safe distance.
Yeah, I'm going back.
Hold
No
up!
regrets. No regrets.
Alright, make yourself invisible first and then get to a position where they won't see you immediately. Because if we can get the party in there and actually set up, that makes life a little bit easier. Also, Corey, what spell are you using to go invisible?
Chameleon. It's like a level 1 polymorph ability.
Only one AP.
Alright.
Great.
Unfortunately, I don't have even Polymorph 1 right now, but that's good to know.
Oh,
Polymorph is a great side tree maybe you should consider. Because every time you put a point in polymorph, you get a free point to put it into a base stat.
That's worth considering. I mean, the reason I've been avoiding it thus far is simply that we already have 2 party members investing in it, and I didn't want to overlap our skill sets too
I only
badly.
have a point in it because of items. Oh wait, I guess I am living mine. You know what? I'll try a fight with living mine.
I'll see if I
Corruption-
have something.
No, already
I have
corruption
put
has-
everything in my backpack.
Already corruption has no use for me. Like I don't do physical based damage.
Wait, what Ben do we have to reroll? Reload again?
Nothing. I had just put everything in my backpack, so I didn't look at it. So give me a second.
You put
And now
everything in
it's
your
out.
backpack so you couldn't see it, but then you over encumbered yourself because you couldn't see it.
Hey, I'm already over halfway to being over encumbered, and my backpack looks pretty empty.
I'm already at 129 out of 130.
Good. with
Okay.
guys.
I'm down here again.
Go invisible.
Yeah, save now. Let me see if I can sneak through that.
See,
Or I'll
before we
wait
get
till
started,
you guys are here.
Lowe's, are you interested in the magical lizard buckler that's sitting in my inventory?
Let's see.
It's got
Axe
pretty
stuff?
nice physical and magic armor, but I prefer my shield because it gives plus constitution.
I also like mine because it gives also plus constitution and percent block chance, which has been very much saving me
Fair
at this
enough.
point.
Off to the wares.
A pale young man gazes at the square,
Alright.
seemingly lost in his
I
thoughts.
didn't just see it. I
That's
witnessed
2
it.
strength and 1
Now I must
retribution
preserve
loss,
it upon
3
having not.
constitution
The
loss,
great schism of the divine order and the ruination
another
of arcs.
3 constitution,
usually
3
only
more
display
strength
complete
loss.
Oh no,
To
the
the
rocks are
canvas. It's
multiplying.
completely covered in the same shade of red, layer
Less
after
movement.
layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the
So,
Less
should
strength.
I just
Yeah,
send my
that's-
incarnate in and see if the incarnate can bait them into attacking?
Do not do vanity commissions. Not shop.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bag.
It was my father's. technique.
Possibly.
He was the fine. He was also quite the sorcerer.
Oh, he
Magic
is.
infused
Oh,
blood
you're
can be
speaking
used
to,
produce the most
To Fane,
vivid
yeah.
effects.
What?
Oh no,
If, for
I
the
meant
most
like
part,
Corey is
a
speaking
copy
to
of the
a
original the one that my father used. He keeps it
person
locked
of
away somewhere in
interest.
that mansion of his.
Of-
A masterpiece like that should be on
Did that
public
let us know?
or
self-preservation.
actually a vendor. Yeah,
Yeah,
vendor.
it's just thunder.
Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I was just talking to Ram Oak. He talks about how he makes his portrait from blood. It was like just a side conversation. I don't know. Do you guys want me to like holler every time I talk to an NPC?
Well,
Only
I
if
just
it-
want.
only if the
I didn't know
conversation
if you
seems
were.
important.
Yeah, like I didn't know if you were doing an important one or if you were.
Yeah, I
in
would
the-
holler if it means.
Okay.
Well, the incarnate can't trigger the event. It has to be a real human being. It has to be the sacrifice.
You've got to help me.
Okay,
My
so.
wife, they want to
Oh,
kill
yeah,
her.
let's see. Outside.
Oh,
there are
I
2
walked
more
into
armor
a important
pierced this
dialogue.
way. Chem and the Enclave of.
I walked in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
moderately
at the
important.
main quest stuff.
Is this main quest?
Yeah, that's the red flag.
Oh, oops. I just walked through and the paladins are killing them things. You guys are listening?
Yep.
She didn't do anything wrong. She was just trying to save lives, but no one will listen. You have to help, please. Lucian's love, thank you, but please, you have to hurry. Go!
We'll get to it in about
You
4 hours
approach, but the
gameplay.
paladin's icy blue eyes
Yeah.
never move from his prisoner.
Alright. I'm talking now to his. I feel like if we don't do something close now, since we triggered it, he probably will kill her.
You are interrupting a paladin court, stranger.
You can't call this a court until the end of days, Kim. It's still a disgrace.
The prisoner will be silent. Paladin de Selby, you have been declared guilty of insubordination. When our brothers drove out the supporters of the Black Ring, you refused orders and took up arms against divinity.
Have you lost your mind, Kim? A couple of corrupt whites doesn't mean the whole order has sided with the ring. They were local boys you killed. Good folk. I wasn't going to murder innocents.
Okay, look for fights.
Silence! Your trial is complete. Your sentence is set, and my patience is thin.
His icy eyes focus on you for the first time, pinning you with a freezing look.
Step aside, stranger. I see. You have my thanks for that. You did us a great service.
Wow, his tone changed fast.
Now, if you would do me
Ooh,
one
now
service,
persuasion.
stand aside.
Thanks for helping. Now die.
Perhaps there is
Die.
some truth in that. Very well. She will not die today.
The paladin looks at you as Kem turns away and silently mouths thank you.
Find a cell for her. And the rest of you have your duties. Move!
Optimating salary. We'll go to our local vendor.
You are overburdened.
Yep, just pick one painting.
Anyways, I believe we have some Void Woken to slap before we go poking more incidents.
Yep,
Yeah.
Just get near.
Also-
let me know when to tele to you.
We are near. You can teleport to me safely.
Also, I was looking at the quest stuff, and apparently the armor that I was trying to get a hold of is, let's see, it says 2 more armor pieces. One owned by a name man Kem, and protected by an enclave of lizards, which is the guy you just talked to. That's interesting.
Alright,
Also, that's
so...
probably the yellow flags, really. Are we all ready?
I'm
who...
ready to just tiptoe in there.
Tiptoeing in could work. Yeah,
Also,
going
don't
to-
forget to heal yourself. too, David.
Right there. Oh, what? Right here, that caught last time.
Having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you guys can trigger the fight now,
Oh, fight
that would be
trigger.
ideal.
Of course it is.
Also, David, don't forget to heal yourself.
Oh, you're right, I'm nearly dead.
I've been infested.
Oh, dang
I
it.
heard kill yourself and not heal yourself. It's like, okay, Justin, yikes.
Alright, so cure by blessing of energy, healing with shrinking. Okay, so I should probably.
This is void touch.
There's a
That's
delay
actually...
turn, right?
Yeah, if you haven't done anything, you can delay it until the end of the turn order.
Alright, so I'm gonna do that and hope that one of you guys can cast that on me.
Cast what?
Some sort of healing thing, plant wound or something on me.
Gotcha.
He got infested.
Indeed he did. And I did
And
too.
so did you.
I did too. Okay, where are the void? Nope, the fog.
Okay, were you supposed to like do something on me before you dipped off?
I don't have anything to do. To
Oh,
you.
I thought you had like cleanse wound.
I don't have anything to do for you, brother. You are on your own.
Forget.
What weird. Oh no,
run
it's
away.
running away.
Like a coward.
Run away!
Oh,
Oh no. Goodbye, Fane.
oh dang.
Well, at least it's acid.
Stop touching me, dude.
Or
Run
poison.
away.
They really like to infect us.
Does a water summon have like healing side abilities?
No.
A water incarnate would. Yes.
But not a waterfall.
No, I meant like I was talking about like a
No.
water incarnates.
Oh.
Yeah, a water totem would just shoot water bolts.
Yeah, I was thinking like a water incarnate. Just for these moments having to keep down the infestation. Deal, 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 deal.
You in a Pokemon mood there, sir?
Well, I did just watch all of the first season on Netflix.
You did?
Yeah.
Indigo League?
Oh yeah.
What brought that up, by the way?
Oh, it was just when I was just pressing C a lot. Just the
Is your computer supposed to be doing that?
yeah,
Okay.
it's going with the music.
I gotcha.
You okay?
Yeah,
I'm guessing you
it's
didn't
been
watch
a long
the...
day. I'm hot. It's okay.
I'm going to try to do something funky here. Let's see. You are not hasted yet. Well, let's correct that.
So I like splashed water in my face earlier because I was feeling hot drowsiness.
Fair.
Yeah, I was feeling drowsy earlier too.
Did Peace of Mind? Did you just cast Peace of Mind just because, or just Peace of Mind took it away? No, you did regeneration. Okay.
I may have cast Peace of Mind because I was just thoughtlessly going through a buff suite.
I mean, Peace of Mind is so a buff, so. I guess that works.
Oh, I see that removed my incarnate from the situation. Dang.
Oh, you made it so. I see.
I don't. What happened?
He's going out to do Recarnate stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
But on the plus
Actually,
note,
I was just trying to leave so that I could use a bedroll.
oh,
No, I want actual damage. I'm gonna just smack him. Unless you need me to do anything, Corey.
Oof.
I mean, Ben needs something to take off that.
Fine.
Infested.
Let the bugs come. It's fine.
The
I
only,
welcome it.
yeah. Well, good to know that since you have magic armor, you are enwebbed. Because the fire doesn't affect you.
I'll just do Ignition everywhere, and that will fix that issue.
Also, it's all curse fire now. Lovely.
It's always
Yeah,
fire.
But it's not a big deal. I could also just put myself invisible.
There was like 2 hours of gameplay where all floor things were not cursed.
True.
And since then, they're only cursed.
This is an unfortunate but hard to deny truth.
Except for this one little pile of blood. And that pile of blood, I guess.
Well, that one was manually made by our local summoner.
Right, it just hasn't been
Yeah.
tainted yet.
She has a habit of bleeding all over the place. Blood rituals. Yeah, I'm sure you understand.
Yes. Ah, yes, myself, being full of blood. And not dry bones.
Oh wait, you cast
Understand.
Face on me, Flash
It's like, haste myself again.
Oh well, you refresh the duration.
Yeah.
Nice. I see. Life.
I'm ready.
That's what I'm gonna name my church.
Why is it spicy?
Flaming Tongues.
Ho ho.
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
Alright, acid.
Oh.
If I remember right, it breaks through. Oh wait, I don't have acid. I
It's
keep looking
physical.
at yours.
It's me. I'm on acid right now.
Unfortunate.
So now I wonder if they trigger my flame tongue, if that will cancel chameleon. So that's what I need to keep an eye on.
I suppose we shall find out. Next time. Probably.
Dragon Balls.
There goes all his AP, just walking further.
Next time, Dragon Ball Z. Goku. Whoa.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku will scream for 15 minutes. Yeah, over the course of 5 seconds.
Also, it's amusing that I'm so tanky they go after the incarnate instead.
Corey, it is your turn, sir. Your turn.
Now go.
There you go.
It's our time.
How does it feel to be the one who's?
It's our time down here.
How does it feel to be the one that's like, Corey, it's time for you to get on? Feels nice.
I must say.
Man, your hand is warm. You're like burning.
I am a furnace. I will let
Corey.
you know this.
Please set something on fire.
Also, nobody liked my Goonies reference.
Did anyone?
We are down in sewers.
Am I still a chameleon? No. Alright. Many things would be put on fire.
Whoa, what are all these crates doing in here? Straight up a factory.
Failing to be caught on fire yet. I think that's a Deathfog crate.
Spooky.
Yeah, based on the symbology, I'm pretty sure that those are Deathfog crates. Don't open
I
them.
will go in there.
Alright, let's silence this.
As being one who can
Void
swim.
touch crawler.
Quiet, bug. No more chittering.
Okay, void touch. Is it going to like just straight up delete us?
No. Void touch is
Not
fine.
that fog. Yeah.
It's the fog bloated ones that you need. Well, fog swollen that we need to be wary of. The void touch are just our bog standard evil monsters from the abyss.
Yeah, ugly son of a bitch. Look at that little
Yes.
guy. Look at his face. Just zoom in real quick. He's nasty. Ew.
More like the stone nasty, Mr. Creature.
Golly.
Did that do anything?
Oh, it did tons of damage to him.
Shares lore with fate. Pain, what'd you do?
Sharing lore means that you examined a creature.
Yeah,
but
so-
there was another character who had higher lore mastery, and so they essentially that character took charge.
Gotcha. I just had never noticed that before.
Let's get you back on fire.
Nice. Like- What's going on, boy?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh, spicy.
Oh wait, oh it's void touch. Okay. Ooh, they're both void touches. That's okay.
Yep. The fox swollen are either kind of stuck around the corner or getting shanked by Fane.
So what can I do?
Shank
you can shank it.
I can't move. I can do that. I guess I can
It's a
do
shanking.
that. Oh wait, sleeping blocked by what?
Magic armor.
Oh, I thought it was physical for some reason. Gosh darn it.
Oh hey, you have a little
Buddy.
Congratulations.
A little buddy that's
you're,
gonna-
You're a
Oh,
He's
father.
also a fog swollen.
Yeah, you stay over there.
Curses. It's just out of range. If I go over here, then there's going to be walls in the way. Actually, you know what?
I'm
I think I
guessing
might be
you're
okay.
not able to charge into the fire and then do the whirlwindy thing.
I mean, frankly, I'm
thought
not
we
really
were-
worrying about the void touch that's in front of me. That thing's gonna
Yeah.
get barbecued quite easily.
So
Fair enough.
Justin, when it's your turn, can you make sure
Yeah.
you're not? If David doesn't kill the void touch crawler, if he does, ignore us. But if he doesn't, can you like not be between them? Because I will be doing a death ray my next turn to get them both.
Well, the thing is, you have to get to the end of one, unless your death ray can go sideways.
I mean, I will be able to move behind one of them with my turn. I have the pawn.
And they're also opportunists, so.
I mean, like as long as I go around and not move his area of attack, I'll be fine. As long as I don't move out of his area of attack, I'll be fine.
Yeah, because attacks of opportunity, are for when you leave a threatened area.
Target is blocked. Oh, what? I don't have a.
Oh. How much damage do you do with shield throw?
726 to 803.
Right.
It's somewhat
Dang.
substantial for
If
fire
you can't,
damage,
that's fine. Then I'll Death Ray the Void Touch Crawler, and probably, if I can, the Fog Swollen. I might
Well,
just do that.
Honestly, it might not be worth using magic against the Fog Swollen. I'm going to be able to just finish it off with the Throne Rock next turn.
Okay.
And it's got enough magic armor, it'll probably survive your laser.
Not the Oh, the Fox. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Void Touch, I'm leaving the Void Touch to you because you can murder them with alacrity. I guess I'm going to shuffle closer to the fight. Any fire? Yeah, I suppose Fane could use some armor. Except I don't really have a way to give him that right now. Well, darn. Okay, guess I'm not doing that. Sure, why not? Sandy. And I'm trying to think of something useful to use my AP on, and I'm coming up empty, so I'm just gonna save it.
Anytime, anywhere. What? Yeah. Exactly. You too, man. Have a good night.
Sure. 66. We'll do attack of opportunity. I don't know where you think you're going, but you're duped. For that.
Suppose you could just Dragon Breath that one.
And now you're blinded. So
Holy crap, that Fire Whip does damage.
it's also crit. It also critted.
Still, 2k. That was a good number.
Spell crits. Scary as thing.
Because all my other damage spells are. All my damage spells are. On cooldown, so. I could also say my MP. That's why I probably should have done
Yeah, Los, feel free to ignore the infestation. Yeah, I'll be able to take care of that.
Alright.
Bam! That's how it's done, son. So I've killed a spider all on my own. What have you guys done? Ditto dallying over there. Almost killing 2 spiders.
I think I've done an excellent job of getting in my own way. New plan, high ground. The high ground is not good enough.
Just know you might be affected by the thunder percent. You guys are in close enough range.
Be fine. Since I can't. Gosh, dang it.
Bad angles all over.
The worst angles. Fine, I'll steal the kill.
Barely. Stairs. That's all you need to say about this game. Stairs.
Stairs!
Stairs and hills. Hills and stairs. It's totally fine as long as you're... Actually, it's not... Oh, nice.
A moderately irritating position.
Yeah, I thought so. Path is interrupted.
Alright, well, Incarnate, you have outlived your usefulness. Nice.
Oh no, don't do it. Mortally wounded.
Oh no?
The spider versus spider.
That's some chunky
The ultimate matchup.
Actually, it's literally... Yep. Ooh, super.
Go get him, boy. Okay, anyways. There it is. I did commit to doing this, so... Anything else productive to do today? Sure. Hello, Totem.
Nice.
Goody diggity.
Nice.
There you go.
Takes care of that.
Last one.
Well, if we can kill Fane before the end of his turn, we can get that egg to spawn early.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm infested again. I didn't see that.
I hope that death fog goes away eventually.
I also.
Okay, it will. It's got a duration of 10 turns. Interestingly enough, the flesh sacrifice blood puddles don't have a duration.
What happens if you put fire inside a death fog?
I think you just get death fog.
I mean, death fire.
User misplaced.
Yeah, that fog kind of takes up all...
Yeah, it's kind of got lava priority. And since it's a cloud instead of a ground effect, they could probably even coexist. Unfortunately.
There's some interesting effects. No, I'm getting some... There is some curse blood in there.
No, that's the ground effect. Yeah. That's what he was saying. Let me just walk over
That
here.
looks pretty awful. Also, apparently totems can be poisoned.
Yeah, whatever.
The more you know. The less
I mean,
you
the
care.
acid makes sense.
Years at Academy Trading wasted.
You know what seems productive right now? Here, Lowe's. Have all my buffs. I can't do anything else productive. Have fun. Oh no, my totem. Oh no, my spider. I'm done. Supercharge has a high price tag.
I just murdered him already. That's it. What? dang it. He hatched. Wait. And then he
And died.
died? He was filled with nothing.
Maybe because it's puppy.
There's a wall door
Can
here.
you save? Is this like a fog a permanent thing so we can't actually go over there?
No,
Can we
like I had
pressure
mentioned
spike it, by
earlier,
the way?
they have a duration
It's
of
going down,
4 turns.
Corey.
Oh.
Yeah, if you hover over it, you'll see it has a
Oh, I
duration.
see.
Here's my question. Can you pressure spike the death fog to get rid of it?
That is an excellent question. Oh, I targeted the wrong one. Now we won't know.
Ah. Fortunate.
Okay, there's an altar down here.
I like altars.
It's not ominous at all.
It was a secret room.
Maybe none of us have high enough perceptions.
Nah. Probably not.
Oh, nothing.
A steadily growing number of spirits that just follow us around, do we?
There's a grate.
What the? I was sure I saw torchlight down there.
Torchlight.
What the?
Franchise?
I was sure I saw torchlight down there.
I hear voices, but I can't make them out.
Oh. The Dwarven shield. Right there, no. Oh. I don't know if that's big numbers, but it gives 1,000 physical defense. 600 magic defense.
Oh,
A bit.
there's traps over here.
Got sent to you, Los.
This lock can't be picked.
Well, Los, if you don't want that, I'm at least going to experiment with it, because that's a lot more than my current shield gives.
Where's... I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
if I
worth
should.
it.
Where's
My hairbrush.
examination?
Losing 2
think I
con cost me about 100 hit points, but I'm gaining over a... I'm getting
I
almost
opened the door.
200 in both.
Teleportation.
Huh. I'm
Very
saying this-
good.
I'm saying this to fan, but I found a blessed ice grenade.
Okay, I've got plenty of holy hand grenades.
No, it's a blessed iced.
This looks like the cargo of the
Oh,
place.
this looks
Other
promising.
news.
Spike floor.
Orders
Can you save?
The cargo was destined for
Again?
hearts.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fane, you might care about this amulet. It's an amulet of +1 scoundrel, +1 geomancer, +1 telekinesis, +2
That gave me
intelligence,
stuff.
and a nice pile of magic.
Alright, well, right now I am bloated.
Okay.
Oh, here's a chest for you.
Who gave me what? Sorry?
I didn't give you anything.
I
No.
heard I'm giving this to Fane.
No, I didn't give you anything. I gave it to Los. But I did just throw you a chest to unlock.
Thank you. And the barrel, nice addition. Thank
The
you.
barrel was not me.
How heavy are these crates? I could probably carry one. if I
Oh, these are
didn't have
death
one
fog
junk
crates.
on. Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
break
those are heavy.
No, take those. We could get up to no good using those.
True.
What's this?
Oh,
I
found a
found
magical room. Can you
On the other hand,
I'm
even
putting
Los
pressure
is getting
plates down
overburdened.
with barrels
Yeah,
that are
I'm-
being handed.
I have a lot of trash on me.
Keep
city
handing
and
me
its
barrels,
people
I'll
can
keep
be
them on
measured by
pressure
the number of
plates.
children in its sewers.
Sounds like a plan.
See what happens.
Maybe some children belong in the sewers.
I don't know why I sent
you
those to
doing?
you, Red Print,
Oh,
but I did.
I found a place where kids reside. They're asking me questions now. Like what can do?
Kumbara.
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Did she now? Well, I know someone who'll be losing her income. I need to think about this.
She thinks about this.
Now that you're here, can't very well leave. Suppose you told someone. Nah, that won't do. Nah, you'll just have to die. Get my troll to do it. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The troll will fix it. And then you'll be dead. Well, maybe. We'll see. But you'd better be good. Hey, got any money? Stuff. You know, cool stuff. Mostly.
You ask her what she's selling. She's like, stuff, cool stuff.
Mostly. So is the stuff she's selling actually cool stuff?
I mean, oh, that gives a ring of. Ring of. Oh, I guess plus 170, plus 2 con, 1 pyro, 1 geo, 183 magic armor.
She got some
A pretty nice sounding ring.
Yeah. So yeah, take a look. I did want to kill a troll though.
And unfortunately, that they seem like they come as a pair. Gank one, probably gonna have to gank the other, and then the other kids will get involved, and then it'll become just a whole bunch of child killing, and that's just awkward.
I put my hand in a system.
This game won't allow you to kill children.
It worked. Door open. The belts.
Then please, I'm in the menu.
Well, give me pants.
I can't save, I'm in the menu.
It's okay, there's only dark, ominous stairs to walk down now.
What do you say?
Fane, could you
I'm
not cause
opening
us to lose what
barrels.
little progress we've achieved today?
I'm opening barrels.
Catastrophe.
Don't
You're
worry.
fun. I like you.
Okay, I save. You're all good. You can go
Okay,
do
yay.
stupid.
And he
Going
eats
downstairs.
I
Oh,
sent you
God.
your ring.
Trolls don't like grown-ups. Anyways,
I'm in
not charge.
conversation.
Tamora's in. Oh.
Yes, I do believe that these pants, this ring is an adequate
Oh,
ring.
the guard rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch.
I found a red flag.
Actually,
Anyone
have
listening?
anything that takes their
You're a
resistance?
terrible rogue.
I'm a beautifully unique rogue. Beautifully unique.
Just go on, trigger all the things.
David.
I mean, at least when I make rogues that trigger all the traps, it's because I tried to make one that had a job other than stealth.
Okay.
Halt! State your name. Now!
Oh, for goodness sake, woman, lower your spear. That is no way to greet a guest.
Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters of security?
She's a dwarven queen.
Your Majesty?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
Using Death Fog. We're probably going to have to beat all these people.
Yeah, it's a red flag. I'm coming back up.
Do you
Oh,
think we accidentally
where's
did a
progression?
plot?
I can't go back up. They're mad that I tried to leave. I just got attitude -5.
No, that was probably you trying to steal something.
Nope. Nope. I literally the stairs. They're red.
And
You can go invisible.
Or pyramid. So what next?
There was an X on it when I went invisible. It was an X. I was burned. Okay, nobody's around me, right? I'm gonna break one of these open. Make sure it is Death Fog.
just make sure you
Oh,
break
it.
it.
Says Death Fog crate when you pick it up. Never mind.
Also, how much do they weigh?
Break it.
100.
Wow, that's a lot of Death Fog.
Yoink.
Crate.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is what happens when you break a Death Fog.
That appears to be permanent death fog.
Is it? Oh my god. Yep.
Wait, where did he do it?
I just threw you a lot.
Right before.
You might have to load.
Oh,
One-
jeez.
I
One
can always
second.
go in there and you guys can teleport to me.
I'm going to test some of my terrain cleansing tools and see if it if they work.
So he just sent you something to identify.
Also, is there a Hydra Fist amongst us? Those, right?
Yeah, those.
No good.
All right, time to reload.
None of that stuff is good in that chest.
Don't believe that I have. I suppose I hadn't tested Tornado yet, but who knows?
Oh, we gotta gamble. See how long it takes David to load.
Yeah, how long it takes for Ben to mess everything up.
Hi.
Okay, I will not go down the stairs.
It sounds like your internet is on in a good mood today.
It would appear so.
What do you say when a
So that's a lot of spike traps.
Yes. Okay, I did save right after doing the thing of the selling the buying. And now Ben knows that it is, I think, just a quest in general, actually.
Stop giving me stuff. Gosh.
On the map. Yeah, whatever, I'll just go over there and see what happens.
Alright, good to know. I can't be totally reckless with my summoning shenanigans.
I have spotted a trap.
I hit the save button when I heard a aha.
Thank you.
Some good.
There's a random wood totem here. Oh, never mind.
Well, that rat might have had something to say, but then the spike traps had something else to say.
But I get the contents.
Ooh, an unusual painting.
Even less good stuff in it.
Can you save?
He did just save.
I mean, literally, like, thank you, because I'm going to steal this unusual painting, and it has interesting golden text on it.
Just do not, for the love of God, give it to me, thank you. Or it will be left on the ground.
Good find.
Can you take a look? Oh, I actually sent it to you, David. I did send that too.
Unusual painting.
Oh!
It's a painting depicting the light of the seven shining as... Right. A painting depicting the light of the seven, shining from the heavens upon the divine Lucian and his followers. Also, I seem to be holding a container of death fog.
What happened?
Wait!
The butler.
I just opened the door.
Save, please.
What?
Ben?
Sneaking in a basement.
Ben?
There's a lever.
I can't.
He's in chat.
I'll quick save. I was saying, I'm in the middle of a
You
chat.
want to listen to the chat?
Again, this time I'll find you.
Also, he doesn't have very much stuff to buy, actually. He just has a bunch of food.
Just buying stuff.
Of
No.
course, the butler.
No,
It was
he
a
got-
forced...
It's a forced combo.
Yeah.
He catches himself and scrapes his throat in a brief moment of embarrassment.
Where are you,
I
Justin?
do apologize if
I went
came across
left.
as impertinent just now.
Towards
and
the
I
yellow
hope you'll forgive
flags.
my unabating boldness when I assume Milady has come here in search of an audience with either Lord or Lady Kem. Yes, do please excuse me, for I've a party of dignitaries to attend.
You know what? I was able to exit the forced thing peacefully. How unique.
Alright. Alright, here's this lever. I'm going to go invisible and touch the lever. Touch the lever.
The screen shook.
Oh, it opens the door. Oh, it opens that door. Interesting.
What door?
The door that we all got here to get into where the little kids are at.
Oh.
I need it again.
See,
gotta
by
wait.
pulling
like
that lever, you flooded the room that had the children with death fog. Thus revealing that the monster was you all along.
Ben is stealing as per normal.
It's a
About
catastrophe.
par for the course.
Catastrophe. Catastrophe.
Nothing about you down here. Ah, hey. I'm here.
I mean, you missed a gold cup. And a coin purse. And...
Oh no. No! Go! Jeez. Almost got caught.
Oh, you mean that door? Hooray for our bedroll.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Corey, you're gonna die.
Yep, I'm going to wait. Ooh.
Oh. There's a ladder on the... Where?
Those, you have got 5-star diner, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
I've been really bad about using it, but I have a lot of foodstuffs on me still.
Alright, well I found some dwarven stew, which needs to be a perfectly adequate one, being +1 strength and 20% healing. So in your hands.
Oops, I got too reckless and got spiked up.
Let's see. Reload was somewhat
It was not too
so-
recent enough just to resurrect me.
First, I'm gonna have to see if I can teleport to you from there.
Well, one way or another, I'm afraid I'm going to need to go to bed soon. It's 1 a.m.
How'd you get into it on the spikes?
He walked. How else?
Ooh, a chest. It has a... Wait a second. It's a stolen arthropod leg. I think we've been here before.
Seems like it's connected now because some of this stuff is lootable. It has already been looted.
I can't get drunk.
It has! It's where Ben and David are. They've already been here.
Nice. I found
Do
a
you recall
gold
how?
knife.
Do you guys recall how to make resistance potions?
No.
Because stuff like large fire resistance potions are just utterly game changing, being 75% resistance.
Okay. I hate to be that guy, but I do need to wake up early and head down to Eugene
Okay,
tomorrow.
save, new save.
Honestly, I think most of us were quite tired at this point. So thank you for being the one who said it.
Good. I usually always be that guy.
$20, $22.
Alright, well, it was fun playing with you guys, and it was a insightful Bible study session.
Yes.
And I look forward to next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Same
good
here.
night.
Next time.
Till next time.
I am going to check on things. I may not be back on, Justin. I love you.